You know what? I'll probably fly next.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Forspoken is a single-player, magic-infused action RPG from Square Enix. Players step into the shoes of Frey Holland, a young woman from New York thrust into a wicked and fantastical world. Confused and confronted with threats seemingly beyond her control, Frey must fight for survival while unraveling the curse that has befallen the ancient realm she so desperately wants to escape. Here are 6 things to know before you embark on your Forspoken odyssey. Whereas Alice tumbled into Wonderland, Frey is transported to the sprawling world of Athia. Full of stunning vistas and ravaged townships, Athia is divided into 4 regions. Avwalet, a lush mountainous landscape strewn with lakes, floating islands and towering copses. Praenost, an arid canyon-filled expanse of redstone monoliths. Visoria, a cluster of deep, swampy glades pierced by craggy outcrops. And Junoon, a floodplain swathed with verdant fields and woodlands. Deep beneath the surface of each region, Frey can also uncover labyrinths where more Athian secrets have been locked away. In the centre of Athia is Sepal, the last bastion of its populace. Packed with historic colonnades and forums, it's here Frey meets terrified refugees who add another facet to her journey. While exploring the 4 regions, Frey can also seek solace at pilgrim hideaways that are dotted across the land. At each, she can hunker down to sleep and heal, or craft health boosts and equipment upgrades. From the outside, Frey appears alone in her journey through Athia, but all is not as it seems. Upon arrival, she discovers a talking metal bracelet inexplicably wrapped around her arm, which allows her to tactically survey her surroundings. The only catch? Nobody can hear its snarky quips but Frey. She christens the sentient jewelry Cuff, and it becomes a welcome, if contentious, companion. Situations that are bewildering or frightening to Frey don't faze Cuff, and its in-depth knowledge can help her decode Athia's mysteries and navigate her way home. A Cuff scan marks enemies, provides intel on their behaviours and weaknesses, and flags loot locations. Activating Cuff Compass at Belfry locations highlights places of interest and objectives. Cuff can even take damage for Frey to allow her to counterstrike, and can assist with her aim. Both a cheerleader and a grounding influence, Cuff's input steers Frey on her way to finding answers, as well as finding herself.
See? 2 can play at that game.
You're f***ing stupid.
As vast as it is beautiful, Athia would take months to explore on foot. Luckily, Frey discovers that in this realm she possesses magical parkour skills that make covering ground faster and much more efficient. After mastering the flow ability, players can pick up additional moves that enhance Frey's speed and jumping capacity. Using these depletes Frey's stamina levels, but players can complete challenges to upgrade her skill set and endurance. Obtaining the Rush ability, for example, enables Frey to charge forward with a fiery boost, but also replenishes stamina. Shimmy provides a free springboard boost off the ground, whereas Float softens landings, allowing Frey to plunge from great heights without taking damage. As well as being a unique way to travel, magical parkour is also invaluable in combat, helping Frey dodge enemy hits and evade rampaging beasts. Speaking of which, Athia never used to be this dangerous. A corrupting force known as the Break spread across the land, leaving darkness in its wake. Crystalline protrusions mark rock faces and tree trunks, mutated creatures now roam deserted areas, and mindless Break zombies linger in the shells of once thriving settlements. Curiously, Frey is immune to the Break's impact, meaning the remaining citizens of Athia look to her to free their home from its hold. In Frey's path stand not only the land's monstrous Break beasts, but 4 once revered sorceresses, poisoned by the curse. Known as the Tantas, these matriarchs used to rule over the 4 regions. Tanta Sila, a symbol of strength, formerly oversaw Praenost and Athia's army. The Break has transformed her into a wicked despot. Tanta Prav was leader of Avwalet and purveyor of Athian justice. Her sense of fairness has been tainted following her self-promotion to the realm's judge, jury, and executioner. Tanta Olas was the Athian embodiment of wisdom until she began to use her magic to twist reality. Previously, she led the people of Visoria. Finally, Tanta Cinta once ruled over Junoon. Little has been revealed about her corruption, but her previously benevolent nature has been similarly skewed by the Break. Athia has also gifted Frey spellcasting powers she can use to defeat enemies. By cleansing monuments, visiting founts of blessing, completing spellcraft challenges, and collecting mana, awarded after enemy encounters and found scattered across the landscape, she can awaken and master over 100 incantations across 4 elemental types. Purple earth magic conjures rock projectiles, root spikes, and poison, whereas red fire magic summons burning barriers, minions, and blades. Blue water magic can form icy darts and explosive orbs, and green air magic crackles with electricity or sends out forceful pulses of energy. Skill trees log the magical knowledge that Frey amasses, but in combat, spells are chosen using a 2-tier wheel and pyramid system. This allows rapid transition between magic types, as well as between attacking and supportive moves. Attack spells can be primed to deal more damage, whereas support magic has a cooldown period before it can be recast, and use of both charges a devastating surge spell. During combat, Frey is also given a real-time grade based on the accuracy of her hits, enemy vulnerability to the magic type you've chosen, damage evasion, and the fluidity of her parkour. Perfect your magic and movement combos to earn the top rating and enhance rewards. Without conventional armor to weigh her down, Frey instead utilizes ancient cloaks, necklaces, and mystical nail polish designs to buff her skills and obtain protection. Unlocked via quests and chests, all 3 accessories have HP, defense, and magic ratings, and can be equipped and switched throughout the game to optimize her stats. Cloaks have perks that tweak Frey's abilities, providing stamina recharges or speed boosts, whereas necklaces apply defense, health, or reciprocal damage buffs. Nail art, due to its proximity to Frey's fingertips, provides spell enhancements. By collecting resources from across Athia, Frey can also craft upgrades to cloaks, necklaces, and her medicinal and materials pouches, as well as concocting healing drafts to chug on the fly and replenish HP. Discover beauty among the cruelty as you explore the supernatural world of Forspoken, out on the 24th of January as a PS5 console exclusive. For more on the game, stick with IGN.